Hi, man, the etrailer. If you have a 2024 Jeep Grand Wagoneer and you're looking for a set of skis that are going to take your skis from point A to point B, but you want something that's not going to stay up there full time, something that's going to be pretty easy to take on and off of your roof, then the Inno Gravity Ski and Snowboard Carrier is going to be a great option for you. So let's check it out. So you can get this in a couple different sizes. This one right here is designed to fit 3 skis, or you could go up to the size that can carry 6 skis, but they're both going to work the same way. Now, what I really like about a ski carrier is that it just gives you a better hold spot for your skis compared to anywhere else. So like if you try to put it inside your vehicle, that's not ideal because that's going to tear up your interior really quick and it's going to be pretty messy too. No one's going to be very comfy back there with them. Now you could put it on some type of hitch mounted carrier, which I think will still be fine. I personally don't like my skis being super low to the ground. It doesn't give me very much peace of mind, and they're pretty long a lot of the times too. And since we do have a lot of real estate on top of our roof, we might as well use it. So that's why I really like these. Now what really makes these really easy to get on and off your roof is just how the clamps are designed. But to take a closer look at that, I'm going to take off my skis. Really navigating this carrier isn't too bad. You will have these more narrow buttons up top. They can be a little bit tricky to hit sometimes, but if you hit it just right, even with those thicker gloves and mittens on, they should pop right up. And this will give me the opportunity to take off my skis, but this is going to be kind of difficult to reach sometimes, so I'll most likely have to open up my door so I can use these running boards. The one good thing about these being a little bit of a smaller carrier compared to some other ones, these are a bit more manageable to grab, so I actually don't mind that too much. And from here, I can just take them off, and then I can go hit the slopes. But from here, we can take a closer look at the inside. On the inside of our skis, you're gonna notice we have this rubber molding. That rubber molding is perfect for helping to keep your skis in place so they're not sliding around, scratching up one another. And from here, I can close this into place. You notice we do have these flanges here. These flanges are going to line up with this handle here. And then in front of that, we're going to have this lock cord. That lock cord is just giving us extra security so no one can come by and take our skis. But this lock cord is also preventing anyone from taking the carrier itself. Reason being is, if you look right here, we're going to have this handle here, and this can't open up because that top is locked into place. Now, talking about these handles, what I really like about this is if I remove that real quick, open that up, you notice this loosens up, those clamps are. The way that this works is you just tighten down by spinning this handle some, and it's going to loosen it up. And once it loosens up, then you can kind of navigate what crossbars this will fit around. And what's great about this is the one time you do it, you won't have to do this again. It's going to be set to this spec each and every time you put it on here, so you don't have to worry about tightening anything into place rather than the first time. But from here, we can get a few measurements. I'm going to grab my tape measure real quick. The first measurement I'm going to get is going to be the overall height. Now that's important to know because if you plan on going through any more low clearance areas like a garage, you're going to want to know this height. So what I'd recommend doing is taking the total height of your vehicle, crossbars, and your carrier. That carrier is going to be just about 7 inches. So that's a little bit tall for a carrier. Now, if you're looking for something that you don't mind staying up there more full time, you just want it less noticeable, then I'd recommend the Kuat Switch Ski and Snowboard Carrier because it's going to be a little bit shorter than that. But when you're not carrying skis, you can actually fold it down. And it's going to look more aligned the same as your crossbar, so this is going to be barely noticeable and it's not going to stick up very high. Actually, it's going to be about half the distance as these. So really just going to come down to if you want something to sit on your roof all the time, just be less noticeable, or just be easy to take on and off just in general. But from here, we can take a look at how much space is going to take up underneath. So that's going to be roughly right under 1 inch. That shouldn't really get in your way too much. Now, if you have your sunroof up, it might get kind of close, but it shouldn't make contact. But like I was saying earlier, this isn't a very large carrier. If you're going with the 3 ski version, So this will give you plenty of space on the other side to mount anything else, like either a bike rack, a box, or even a cargo carrier. Now, in my opinion, I think this is a solid choice for what I said earlier, and really just going to come down to either the Kuwatt switch or the gravity for if you want something on your roof full time or just part of the time and less noticeable. But that's just a look at the Inno Gravity Ski and Snowboard Carrier on top of our 2024 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.